Hey guys, and welcome back to Constant Review, where today we're doing something for the first time ever on the channel, something I've been wanting to for a very long time, which is Harry Potter trivia. Because, I talk about how much I know everything there is about the books and movies all the time, but it really doesn't mean anything unless I embarrass myself with my lack of knowledge here on the internet. And with me here today, in order to help out with this amazing thing, is a fellow YouTuber who I first encountered through one of the best Secrets of Dumbledore trailer breakdowns I have ever seen, CaitLumos.
Hi guys! It's good to be here.
So what we're going to do is we're basically going to do some Harry Potter trivia from the Wizarding World website, and we're going to be doing one over on my channel, and when you get sick of me, you can go over to her channel, and we're going to do a second one over there. We're going to put all the links for that down in the description, and you guys can see both of them at the same time, or afterwards, because that probably makes a lot more sense. So, Cait, are you nervous?
Maybe a little bit. It's been a while since I've read the books, so who knows how well we're gonna do today.
That's roughly where I'm feeling too. I don't think I've really read the books in a while. I think pre-pandemic, like when I just moved into my house, I had the Harry Potter audiobooks, and while I was painting my entire house, I would basically just listen to the audiobooks from start to end. So if there was ever a time that I was ready to trounce anyone in Harry Potter trivia, it would have been right then. But since then, Marvel's coming out with a lot of new stuff. I have work. But I think we're going to be fine. And if not, we're going to have to rethink our channel strategies. Or at least I will. But anyways, with that, let's jump into the quiz. The first quiz we're going to do is the Harry Potter Magical Skills Quiz. So this is up in Wizarding World. Also, the link is down in the description if you want to play along there. Or you can just play along with us. And we're going to be doing it the slightly harder way, which is we're going to be not doing any of the multiple choice questions unless we specifically ask for it. So this might be really bad. So I think that's enough banter. Let's jump right into the quiz with question 1. That's my best quiz voice, by the way. Not great. What does it mean to be accomplished at legitimacy? All right, I think we're starting off with a nice little low ball. I feel better.
Yep.
Feel a lot more calm. Comfortable, we can do it. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Able to read minds, yeah. Being able to read people's minds. I like to put read in quotation marks because I'm just respecting the way Severus Snape is technically mentality. Only fools think you can read someone's mind. But anyways, off to a great start here. We're killing it. Question numero dos. And what does it mean to be accomplished at occlumency? Alright, well, feels very similar.
Two sides of the same coin, right?
Alright, I think I got it.
I'm ready when you are.
Alright, she's rushing me. Alright. Ready. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. The ability to defend one's mind against external penetration. Being able to block people out of your mind.
Being able to block.
Yeah. I'm still just trying to figure out how Snape phrased it in order. But
I don't know. Mine was pretty.
you did have block, and it did say block in the answers. So if we need to get very technical into exact wording, you might have gotten that one.
Yeah, I don't think we need to. It's conceptual only. We're good.
Conceptual only. Okay, but how do you feel about spelling? Because that might come up later.
Good question. Probably not.
Alright, we're gonna avoid it.
Really good at spelling though, but
I was gonna say
if you can tell what the answer is.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like your ability to spell depends a lot more on whether you've had the audiobooks or you've read them a lot, but alright, question number 3. What does it mean to be a parcel tongue?
Easier this.
Alright. I'm starting to feel like this quiz is just a little easy. You can never tell with these quizzes.
I wish they had like a difficulty level listed, because I was looking at them and I'm like, I can't tell what's gonna be.
Sometimes they'll just be super easy, and some will just be like insane questions, like what was the name of the book that was in Ron's bedroom in Chamber of Secrets, and like.
Yeah. Trip up on.
Anyways, yeah. 2, 1.
Being able to speak to snakes.
Yeah, I just went to talk to snakes because it was lazier.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I have to start all of my answers with being.
yeah, you're definitely on a roll right now. I think all your answers have to start with being now. Otherwise, like, there's no reason to ruin that trend for no reason. The only fair thing to do is answer every question that way for the rest of the quiz.
Everyone's gonna start with the word being.
All right, next question. Which of the following magical skills is acquired at birth?
How do we want to do? Are we doing multiple choice on this one then?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah,
because I don't know how else we would do
because
it.
there's multiple that could be.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll say what we can do is if there are more you can think of, just throw them in there. Why not?
Hey.
Yeah, we'll see how many you can pull out. Are you writing a bunch of the extra ones in there? Because I am struggling.
I can if you want to. I didn't. But try to think of some.
Yeah, no, it is hard. There's one I'm blanking on, and I can't remember what it's called. I think I got it. I'm not quite getting the name right, but anyways, I think I got the question right. Anyways. All right, I wrote a couple things down. There's probably 100 more that I'm forgetting, but
yeah, I'm kind of blanking on the extras, but I know I got the actual question right.
Yep, that's right. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Being a metamorph magus, metamorph magi.
Yep, and it started with being
Maledictus,
again.
that's it. Oh man.
I'm like
scratching my head. I'm like, it's a thing.
It is something important. Wait, what are the other extra ones you put? Because I just
the only other one I put in there is parcel nuts, except for Harry, because that's a little note. Yeah, but I'm sure we're missing a bunch. Like, I know like most legilimens like aren't like born with it, and Sears, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of them.
I was kind of blanking on other stuff, but I mean, we both got the base question right.
And that is how I feel about it. So, that is the thing that matters. And as long as we got being in there, that's the only thing that really matters. So being a metamorph magus, yeah. Multiple choice really takes the pressure out of spelling, I'll tell you that.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Question 5. Halfway through. In what year do the students of Hogwarts learn to apparate? All right, nice simple one. You good?
Hey.
3, 2, 1, go.
6 year.
I just did a big number 6. And Ron just always flinches himself.
Yup.
It's like the
Are we
What's that?
5 for 5?
5 for 5. Perfect score so far. Yeah, I should have went to the extremely difficult ones. I figured we'd ramp up, but you know what? I was being too cautious. We should just start it off in the hardest one possible.
If we do need to, we can come up with a tiebreaker at the end. So.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, I mean, because we can't tie. That'd be ridiculous. I realized I also just chucked that out. I didn't even bother to check the answer. Just like, yeah, 6th tier. Yeah, well, obviously that's right. It's like, I'm not even looking. I'm just... Yeah, like, that would be really embarrassing. We just, like, look up the answer and it's like, actually, it was supposed to be 5th tier. It's because Dolores Umbridge banned it for unknown reasons. Ooh, and when it comes to apparition, what are the 3 Ds you should remember?
Oh no.
I'm happy. This is the first one that's like actually really tricky. Don't want to stress you out, but I think this is when I take the lead here. Don't panic
I think
at all.
you're gonna take the lead because I can't even think of 3 words that start with D. So.
Do you remember the name of the apparition instructor? He is definitely a minor character.
That's a good question. I would recognize it. I don't know if I could come up with that out of nowhere. I'm trying to think of something to just put down. I'm gonna get this wrong.
You're gonna nail it. You're just gonna think, and it's just gonna be like, yeah, just try to get into the head of Professor Wilkie Twycross there. Yeah.
Yep, that's the name. I'm like...
Yeah, just imagine him pirouetting around the Great Hall. Helps me. Not really with answering the question, but it just makes me feel better. I'm just imagining like the full-grown wizard just doing twirls down the Great Hall, just like in front of a bunch of 16-year-olds. They took the twirling out of the movie, and I think that was an integral part of Apparition.
Yeah, I know.
It just, yeah.
Made the little smoke.
Yeah, the smoky black stuff just
some twirling. I give up. I'm gonna just go with what I have. I don't even have a 3rd D.
Alright.
No.
Just put dreadful. Anyways. 2, 1, go. Destination, determination,
what is it?
and deliberation. I think. If I get this wrong, I'll be embarrassed.
Well, I just knew determination, and I was trying to think of 2 D words to go on either end. Right?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just that scene just does stand out to me, just because I just imagine being a 16-year-old, and you just have this professor who's just, like, doing twirls in front of you, and for, like, an hour, and I don't know, it just feels ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like the parts of the book that I'm most likely to remember are the parts that were, like, jokes. Like, anything that Fred and George said in the books, like, I probably remember completely. Like, those are the ones that really, like, stand out. Like, like, my favorite Fred and George joke is, like, all the way in the first book, and it's when they get the sweaters for Christmas. And it's, yeah,
like...
Gred
and Forge.
We know our names are Gred and Forge. Oh, it's classic. Anyways.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading that part when I was legitimately in, like, 3rd grade. Like, that's a good part.
Yeah, I laughed at that. I remember laughing at that when I originally read it, and then, like, I read it, like, even, like, 10 years later, or, like, even last time I read it, it was, like, I remember I was ready for the joke to come up, and it's still funny. It's still a solid joke.
Well, you pulled ahead. Let's go on to the next question. See if I can...
Champion. Question 7. As part of the process to becoming an animagus, what do you need to carry in your mouth for a month? Alright, so the level of difficulty appears to have gone up.
Yes, the first half was easy, and now it's a little bit more detailed, tricky.
Yeah. Now, I know for a fact this isn't in the books. This is a Wizarding World question. Which makes it a lot harder for me.
Is it?
Yes.
It's been long enough since I read the books that sometimes it's hard for me to remember what was actually in them. What's just the Wizarding World. So, on this one, how specific do we need to be?
You have an answer. Wow, that's way further along than I am. I play it by ear.
I don't want to give anything away, but I am not 100%.
You're thinking about like the attribute about it. I think there's something specific about it, and I know that thing, but I just don't remember what it actually is. Actually, I'm not even fully sure if that's the same thing or it's a different part of the process, but actually now I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah, I'm thinking the thing that like I'm thinking about to this one is like freaking
Sure.
Hogwarts Mystery, you know, the game. And there is a part where the main character, like, you become an anime. Thinking back to that part of that game, and I'm like, I just can't remember all the specific details as well. So, yeah.
Oh, that probably helps out a lot. This is one of those ones where I know the second I see it or read it, it's gonna be obvious, but.
Oh yeah, I know those are the tricky ones. When you're deciding to play without multiple choice, it's always questions like this that trip you up. I probably would have gotten the last one with multiple choice.
It's fair. It's fair. Yeah, thinking. I think you already know what it is, so I'm just gonna verbalize my thoughts out loud.
I go for it.
I just have the visual. I know it's something. It's a leaf. It's a leaf you have to just hold in your mouth for a month, and I'm just trying to like remember like what kind of leaf it is. Like I can like imagine. For some reason, I keep thinking it's like a blade of grass or something, but it doesn't. Like I just have the visual of a leaf in your mouth, and I can't. What is it?
We'll see. Right. I don't know. I'm not super confident with my answer though. So I put a question mark on it actually when I wrote it down.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm just making this up.
So like you, I know it's a leaf.
Oh no,
I think
I'm
it's
so
Mandrake
sure.
leaf, but I'm not positive.
I'm sure you're right. That feels right. Yeah, that sounds like exactly what I was trying to think of. It's a
yes, okay. I was so doubting myself there. Wait, what did you put? Sorry, I
put down. First off, I wrote moongrass. Moongrass isn't even a thing. I'm thinking of knotgrass.
Knotgrass.
So I don't know what I'm thinking. And then I'm trying to remember. There's something about like you have to pick it at the full moon or something, like on land that's never been touched by man or something. I don't know if that's about the mandrake leaf or it's another part of the process. I just remember it being like the weirdest, like really specific animagus part.
I think it's a different part, but I'm not sure. Maybe it fluxweed? No.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I couldn't come up with to save my life. All I could come up with was it was some sort of leaf. In fact, I should have just written leaf. I mean, like, that's pretty close. Like, you just have to put a leaf in your mouth for a full month, and God knows how you're supposed to eat or sleep, but...
I know, right?
I'm sure there's a wizarding solution to it. You just, like, glue it to your side of your mouth or something.
Yeah, just a little attach it to the side of your cheek. Inside of your cheek spell.
Creative wizarding spells. The attach to the side of cheek spell. You figure they probably have something like that. You figure, like, how specifically, big does this mandrake leaf have to be?
We're tied up again.
We are tied up again.
Probably.
Like, all right, it's gonna be close. Okay,
There's 3 questions left.
I mean, that's what we signed up for. We need a close competition here. Which of the following witches or wizards is an actual registered animagus? This goes back to your other question. Do you want to do multiple choice here, or just do one to everyone we can think of?
No, that's a good question. What would you rather do? I'm fine with either.
I kind of just like list all the ones because I don't think there are actually that many in the books.
There are not.
I'm just gonna put my number beside it. See how many I got.
I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is gonna be. For the life of me, I can't think of any other people.
I'm with you. I feel like I'm missing one, but I can't think of who it would be. I feel like there's just one I don't have.
Yeah, I only have one, but I'm 90% sure that it's gonna be the answer to the question.
Oh, that was helpful. I misread the question, and I was writing down everyone.
Aha!
You saved me! Alright, I can nix a bunch of these guys out. Oh, man. That would be bad.
I know, like, we can discuss the question in a second. I'm just gonna call it good with the one that I have.
Yeah, I think that's where I am too.
And I can't think of any others.
Yep, I got one, I'm pretty sure. The only one respectable enough to actually follow the rules for this kind of stuff. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. I got Minerva McGonagall. Of course. I literally listed everyone, and then I had to cross them all off. Like, just...
At some point it says that 7 total registered anime guys, or maybe it's a little bit more than that. But I feel like McGonagall's the only one we actually know of.
Yeah, I was trying to rack my brain through any of the registered ones, but I don't think any were mentioned. I think in Prisoner, Hermione says that like 7 or 3 have been registered in the last century.
Yeah, 7 sounds familiar to me as well.
Yeah.
So it's a very low number.
Yeah. It's interesting because, yeah, it's interesting there aren't more, but considering you can just like become one, it just takes like a couple months of your life. But you know, maybe it's like you know, it's not worth it. It's like a random animal, you can't control it. You might get permanently turned into a monkey. Yeah.
That's true too. If you mess, be bad. Next question.
We're tied 8 for 8. Which of the following characters cannot cast Patronus? Now, this really feels like one we do need multiple choice.
I think we do need
definitely
the multiple choice.
There's definitely a lot of people.
There's a lot of. We can't put literally
pretty much everyone. Everyone except for like a couple groups of people. All right. Let's go down.
Oh.
So Rubeus Hagrid, Luna Lovegood, Severus Snape, and Harry Potter. It's definitely a harder question without... Oh, hang on. I don't like the way I wrote this. There, I'm more happy with that. Alright, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! I just wrote
Hagrid.
I wrote Hagrid in a Grop voice. Hagrid!
The first 2 people I thought of when that question came up were Hagrid and Voldemort.
Hagrid is like, I feel like they're trying to trick you because he's like Order of the Phoenix, so he should be able to. But I mean, it's obvious. Like, Hagrid's not a magic guy. He's a punching guy.
It would sure be interesting to see Patronus coming out of his umbrella.
That would be interesting. What do you think Hagrid's Patronus would be? That's a real question.
Good question.
He's a guy who does like all creatures, so it's hard to be like, what creature is Hagrid? I think it would be hilarious if his Patronus was like something like really, really tame. Because he's such like a wild guy, but he's such a really nice guy, so his Patronus could just end up being like a golden retriever or something. like
It could be.
Like what would be the most like it's like a sloth or something, like the most docile animal you could possibly come up with.
Hey, we're still tied.
9-9 going into question 10. Here we go. What skill were Vila's revealed to have during the Quidditch World Cup?
It's way too long because I can't remember how they actually describe it or if it has a name
Yeah.
or anything, but I just described it.
I'm actually concerned that there might be two parts to this answer. Because I was thinking about that too, but there's also a second thing. Which I guess isn't really I don't know.
Oh yeah.
It's like one of those interesting things, like when you don't have multiple choice, like what exactly are they asking?
Are you still there? Might have
Yeah.
frozen or something.
I'm just
Okay, you're just thinking.
I'm just adding I'm just very curious to know what they're actually asking about.
Yeah.
I'm
just going with what I put.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
call
with
it
my
good.
first guess. I'm gonna go with my first one. If they go with the second one, it's on there. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey,
Wow,
they said I can't remember what it's called, but they can kind of put men in a trend or like I mean that's not even the best description either, but
yeah, I struggle with it too. So it's able to entice / hypnotize men with dancing. We're just talking, really. But yeah, I'm just dubious as to what were they actually talking, because I'm like, I wrote on the bottom, like, what about when they turn into like their preferred form? But I don't know what they were.
Yeah,
but
I don't think.
All right, well, we did discover both of those during the
that
Quidditch
until
World
you
Cup,
said there's two of them. That's true.
But we were also introduced to them. The ability to conjure fireballs. What? That's stupid.
What? Did you write that down in your part or just the part?
I have it down there. Throw fire when angry. But I want with my
anything you said about fire?
Yeah, I said throw fire when angry. Down at the bottom.
I think you should have that. I didn't even I didn't even get close to that because I was just thinking about the trance type of.
No, I clearly asterisked the wrong one.
Are you gonna take that point?
I'm not gonna take.
Are you gonna take that point?
I very clearly asterisked the one that's wrong. So
I didn't even write anything about the other part because I didn't think they were going. I mean, that's just when you first run into Vilas anyway.
I know, that's also like a
anything about Vilas is revealed during the World Cup.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot really misleading. We are both at a solid 9 out of 10. And I think the most logical way to do this. Wait, was that 8 out of 10? We got 2 wrong in there?
Oh, I missed the one about apparition, and you missed the one about mandrake leaf. No.
Yeah, but I thought we only missed. Did we miss the second one? What one?
This one.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah. Right. I was mentally like, I know what a Vila is. That should count. Yeah. No, you're right. Anyways, it's a solid 8 out of 10 each. And I personally think the best way to resolve this is by going over to your channel and doing another quiz.
That sounds great.
And then if we draw there, then I don't know what the plan is. We have to fight. We'll figure it out.
We'll see.
Alright.
Okay, sounds good.
So guys, hope you enjoyed the trivia. We're going to continue this off on CaitLumos' channel, which I'm going to link in the description and possibly link in the video if I can figure out how to do it. And we're going to pick up right where we left off, right over there. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.